It's a great day to have a great motherfucking day. Welcome. I'm Corey. This is the BOCO channel, and it's been a minute, especially for my second video. It's been a minute. No, I had to take a digital detox. Not even gonna lie, not even gonna front. It's been crazy out here on these streets, so I just had to unplug. I really did. The only thing I was plugged into for the past week and a half has been my YouTube subscriptions. So I appreciate you guys. I do, because you guys have kept me grounded. You've kept me balanced. You've kept me knowing that I need to continue doing what I'm doing. All right, so I'm back. I'm here. I never left. I just needed a moment. So welcome. Let's jump right into it. Today I want to talk about doing what feels good for you. All right. I feel like that's a life hack that's commonly thrown around. Just listen to your gut, listen to your instinct, and do what feels good for you, man. You know what feels good? No. The thing is that that's a lie. It's not. I don't want to say it's a lie. It's an incomplete statement. It's an incomplete statement. In fact, they chopped off half of the. They left off a letter on you because they didn't even want to complete the sentence. They just added a period to that shit and called it a day. Let me tell you the real reason why it doesn't. It gets frustrating when you just do what feels good for you. All right. Now, when you do what feels good for you, initially you're gonna make the decisions and take the choices the options that are good to the person that you are right now. So they're gonna be fitting into this nice little comfort zone. You feel me? This little comfort zone right here, that's where those decisions that feel good usually sit, right? What they don't tell you though is that you're actually making the decision. I'm gonna complete the statement actually. Do what feels good to your future self, all right? Is do what feels good to you or future self. That's what it is. Seriously, that's what it is. They always chopping up these statements and then expecting people to get it, but they're incomplete statements, especially when it comes to manifesting, especially when it comes to growing and developing yourself and become the person that you're meant to be, so you can be great for everybody else that you love and that's in your tribe. All right, they don't tell you that it's like a little secret. No, it's not a secret. I don't want it to be a secret anymore. Yo, do what feels good to your future self. That's what it is. And when you make those decisions now are gonna not be good, feel good initially to the person that you are right now, because those shit sit outside your comfort zone. All right. So, but here's the thing: how do we do that, Corey? How would I just make these decisions? I'm a Sagittarius, so my situation. I've been practicing a lot with not being impulsive with my decisions. Because I want to just be radical. I just want to fucking jump from step 1 to step 10. That's my goal. I'm gonna be plant-based tomorrow. I'm gonna be 100% plant-based tomorrow. No, I can't because as many times I've done in the past 2-3 years, I always revert back a month and a half, 2 months later to just eating meat again. So you have to. What's gotten me closer to becoming 100% plant-based, that being my step 10 goal, is that I've made incremental changes, that I've been consistent with, that I've committed to, and every time I make the next step, every time I jump from step 2 to 3, or 3 to 4, or 4 to 5, I am making the conscious decision to do so and never revert back to the guidelines of those other steps. All right? So basically when they say do what feels good to you, they mean do what feels good to the person that you're becoming, the person that is up here. There's disparity here. This is who you are. This is who you're becoming. And the frustrating thing is that we usually want to jump into this person, but there's a whole journey we have to take to become this person. We have to come from here though. But there's a moment. It's kind of like when you, we do it unconsciously frequently throughout our lives. When you go in your pocket, you're like, damn, oh man, I forgot my money, whatever, I forgot my wallet in my car, and you don't want to leave the store, but you're just getting a pack of gum and some water or something, and you reach in your pocket, and there's a washed up $5 bill, and you're just like, yo, you kind of look back at your past self did that, and you didn't mean to, but you just kind of give yourself a little high five, you dap yourself up real quick, that's what you want to do. Why don't we do that for ourselves consciously and consistently? Why don't we do that? Why don't we set ourselves up so we're looking back as we're living our future selves, and we're in those moments, we look back at the person we are now and we're just like, Thank you, my nigga. Thank you. You set me up, you know? Like, why don't we just, but we have to make incremental decisions in order to get there. So basically what I'm saying is, like back with, me becoming 100% plant-based. For example, starting at step 1, I was, I had a little bit of everything on my plate. Then, eventually I limited my ounces of meat per meal. So I made it 3 ounces of meat per meal. Then the next step for me was I went to removing meat from meals. So if I was gonna do, each day I would only do 3 ounces of meat for 2 meals. Then the next step for me was, I made the conscious decision to make it 3 ounces of meat for 1 meal a day. And then right now I'm at the point where I'm every other day, 1 meal with 3 ounces of meat. Looking at 100% plant-based now is not that far and not that impossible and not that overwhelming at all, because I'm probably 3 steps away. Because right now I'm at the point where I'm actually still at that step, but half the time I don't even put meat in my meals on those days anyway. So, but I still haven't made that conscious decision, that baby commitment, and that step to just remove it from, maybe my next step might be to make it 2 ounces every other day, but that's like my max. And if I skip 2 days or whatever, or 2 meat eating days, then I'm not gonna go and double up throughout the week. It's not that type of party. It's not, because I'm still making those commitments, and I'm not gonna revert back to eating 2 meals with meat in them, because I already passed that milestone. That's already gone, but that's the thing you wanna do. You wanna make tiny decisions that you can stick to, and every day you just start feeling better about yourself, because you're actually owning your choices. You're honestly being true to yourself. There was a point for myself that I was just really, really upset with myself, because I was not, I would go to bed I'm gonna start this tomorrow, blah, 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 I don't care if it's not Monday, and then I wouldn't stick to it, and then I'd be really upset, because it's like you're lying to yourself. We make commitments to these jobs, we make commitment to these people, we make commitments to, and some people, we don't even like them like that, we still follow through on them, but we don't commit and do that for ourselves, and we have to start doing that for ourselves. If this time in quarantine has taught me anything, is that we need to start being accountable and start loving ourselves first. We really, really do. We need to start doing things that are true to form, that are true for us. And everybody has their own unique path, everybody has their own unique, way of doing things, their own things that are true to themselves. But that's the thing, you have to start honoring that for yourself, because what works for someone else might not work for you, and what works for you definitely might not work for someone else. But there's a lot of things that are common, I feel, and I feel like that's why I need to start making more of these videos, because I feel there's a lot of things that are common in general that can help us all be better people individually, and collectively just be a better, just have better energy in this world, just be better for those that we love. And all that to basically say, do what feels good to your future self. You want to make decisions that your future self thank you for, and you want to make sure that they're baby steps that you can commit to. You don't want to look at step 10 from step 1 and not and feel like you have to do it right away. You don't. Just next step is step 2. But know that even step 2's discomfort, that step 2's comfort zone is definitely going to feel a lot different than step 1's comfort zone. Each step, your comfort zone's widening. And then by the time you get to step 10, you're going to look back at step 1 and be like, why was I so scared? Why? Honestly, you're really just going to be so, I have 10 more steps I can go. But you can't even fathom step 20, because you're not even, all you're seeing is step 10. But imagine once you get to step 10, how beautiful step 20 is going to look. It's going to be crazy. That's life. And that's just you cultivating your spirit. That's you doing what's true to your spirit. So I encourage you guys to just make the decisions that hurt just a little bit, but are for your benefit, all right? And I love you guys. And just keep your spirits up, all right? It's crazy out there, but it's not going to be crazy for long. I promise you that. And I love you guys. And, we got this. We got this. We definitely got this, all right? Thanks for watching. Ooh, hit that like button. I gotta start saying that. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'm gonna make sure more of these videos come a lot more consistently, alright? Love you guys. Have a great week. You got